we have created tools that are ripping apart the social fabric of how society works. If you feed the beast, that beast will destroy you. Your behaviors, you don't realize it, but you are being programmed. You are being programmed. This is a global problem.
Cruel social media remarks. Facebook comments have been pouring in after 4 people died while hiking.
You're dealing with an addicted generation.
This is a big time bomb ticking.
These kids who commit suicide, you go look at their Instagrams, you would have no clue.
Mr. Zuckerberg, would you be comfortable sharing with us the name of the hotel you stayed in last night?
No.
People who spend more time on Facebook suffer higher rates of depression than people who spend less time on Facebook. It'll destroy relationships, it'll cost time, and it'll cost money, and it'll make your life worse.
Hello everyone, I am phising from C.V. Raman Global University and I am here with my team to make you aware with the various issues through internet that we are facing in the present generation.
Introduction. Internet, the present generation dilemma. The Internet, as the name suggests, a global network of networks, is a remarkably complex technical system built on the creative contributions of scientists around the world from the 1950s to the present. Throughout its evolution, the Internet and the other networks have been promoted by governments, researchers, educators and individuals as tools for meeting a range of human needs. Empowering rural India is an essential step for the country to move forward on the world stage. Connecting rural India to the Internet provides the much needed bridge between urban and rural India, and is a surefire way of challenging the benefits of a digital economy to the largest part of the country. Connectivity offers a host of development opportunities to untapped areas, including manufacturing and e-commerce to market local and traditional products.
Well, hello guys, so today we're going to discuss about password and authentication. Well, at first, what is password and authentication? So, password and authentication is a process that involves a user inputting a unique ID and a key that are then checked against stored credential. You have likely been asked to create or enter a password to gain access to a personal account, whether that's social media platform or an online banking tool. For example, a server might require a user to type a name and password before granting access to the server. The server maintains a list of names and passwords. If a particular name is on the list and if the user types the correct password, the server grants access. But a password authentication protocol is considered a weak authentication scheme. A weak scheme are simple and have lighter computational overhead but are much more vulnerable to attack. While weak schemes may have limited applications in some concession environments, they are avoided in general. Among password authentication protocols deficiency is the fact that it transmits encrypted passwords, that is in plain text, over the network. Password authentication program is therefore used only as a last resort when the remote server doesn't support a strong scheme such as challenge handshake authentication protocol and employee assistance program. So now, what if our password authentication fails? Number 1. Phising. Phising is when criminals send fraud emails pretending to be from legitimate business in an attempt to collect sensitive personal information. Number 2. Harassment. Cyberstalkers use electronic communications such as email, social media or website to stalk and harass people. Number 3. Ransomware. Cybercriminals can install malicious software on your system that will essentially holds your important information hostage until you meet their demands. Number 4. Prostitution. Many escorts will advertise their services in online class fields, social media forums, or their own personal websites, making it easy and discreet for people to find them. Number 5. Child pornography and socialization. The National Center for Missing and Exploited Children received over 10 million reports of suspected child sexual exploitation in the last year only. Number 6. Intellectual property theft. More commonly known as piracy, the internet abounds with books, music, movies, and more than have been illegally obtained and made available for free download. And like this, we have number 7. Account hacking, number 8. Drug trafficking, and number 9. Credit card fraud.
Hello everyone, I am Adarsh Abhilash and now I am going to tell you about the major issues, that is the carbon footprint of email. Pretty much anything we do has an effect on the environment, and emails are not different. Most emails, including spam ones, unread ones, are those you simply forgot to store on the cloud. Cloud storage required quite a lot of electricity, which in most parts of the world is generated by fossil fuels. This means while emails no longer contribute to paper pollution like sending letters or manufacturing envelopes, but they still contribute to carbon emission. Every email we send uses electricity to display it, and the network connections also uses electricity while the email is being transferred. As the email travels across the internet, each server will use some electricity to temporarily store it before passing on it.
Hello everyone, this is Aparna Dash and I am here to make you aware of mobile threats. Mobile device security threats are on rise. In 2014, an antivirus company, Kaspersky, detected almost 3.5 million pieces of malware on more than 1 million user devices. Now let us look at some of the major threats. Data leakage. Data leakage is the unauthorized transmission of data from within an external destination or recipient. It is also known as low and slow data theft. Unsecured Wi-Fi. Nowadays, no one wants to burn their own cellular data when wireless hotspots are available, but free Wi-Fi networks are usually unsecured. According to V3, in fact, 3 British politicians who agreed to be a part of free wireless security experiments were easily hacked by technology experts, their social media, PayPal, and even their Valve conversation. Network spoofing. Network spoofing is when hackers set up fake access points connections that looks like Wi-Fi network but are usually traps. Phishing attacks. Mobile devices are always powered on. They are the front line of phishing attacks. According to CSO, that is Cybersecurity Organization, mobile users are more vulnerable because they often monitor their emails in real time when they have received without knowing about its senders most of the time.
Hello everyone, this is Tripti Singh and I am here to make you acquaintance with some of the common financial fraud issues. Financial fraud is the criminal offense used to infiltrate financial transactions and accounts to achieve a financial gain for the perpetrator. Financial fraud has also increased due to the expanding payment industry and use of cards, online transactions. Today, fraudsters are very sophisticated and can infiltrate another individual's financial information through many different methods. One of them is like mobile banking threats. It has increased due to the number of mobile device users but has various threats like mobile malware, bugs in apps, and sharing personal details. Let's understand this problem with an example. Mr. Z used to withdraw money from ATM very regularly to pay his employees and vendors. He had been using the same ATM location for all his transactions. On one of his visits, he conducted a transaction without identifying a hidden device, and 48 hours later to his harder, he got a message planning a transaction withdrawal of Rs 50,000 which he had not authorized. This is a very common method of credit.
Hello viewers, I am Subramukti Pradhan, and now I am going to discuss about one of the major part of cybersecurity, that is phishing attack, and about its effects. So let's start. Sometime you might have heard about the packet bomb method. Generally these contain an explosion which is unknown to the receiver. Phishing attack is nothing but a packet bomb technique, but basically carried out using emails and other platforms available in the internet. Sometimes you may got a group of emails in your device which offers you some exciting offers, and the offers can easily make you fall into their trap. This site seems to be real, but actually they are fake. Knowing about the exciting offers, the user do not hesitate to provide their email IDs, passwords and other personal information. As a result, the user got a system failure. Now coming to the effects of phishing attack. The first one is loss of data. Generally, clicking on the malicious link in an email can hand over the data and systems of an organization or a single person to a hacker. Then they are free to do what they want, including theft for further criminal purposes, corruption and deletion of data. Data loss is considered as the most severe effect of phishing attack. Coming to the second point, which is direct monetary loss. Extra funds are needed to manage the identity protection of customers or employees whose data was stolen following an phishing attack. This direct monetary loss can be included in a single person's life or in a big organizations. Now coming to the third point, which is intellectual property threat. As you know, intellectual generally property refers to some data. So data are stored in the digitally form or in simple form. So as the pieces and the hackers hack their data and stole it from you, so intellectual property may be stolen through phishing attacks and could even be more motivation for the attack in first place. Coming to the fourth point, which is loss of company value. A successful phishing attack can have multiple negative effects on an organization and life of a single person. This may include data loss, ransomware and malware infestation. Coming to the our last point, which one is damaged reputation. Companies suffer reputation loss following a data breach executed through phishing attack. Announcement of breach leads to loss of trust of company among the general public and also the employees working in the company. Hope you get some informative ideas from this video. So thank you.